Hello again, squaddies. Welcome back once again to Randota. As always, I am D, your host for the show where the meta doesn't matter. Continuing on from last week, this is not a live cast, unfortunately. I didn't manage to catch the game itself live, but this is game 2 of the best of 3 series between Alliance and OG from the Epicenter Major 2019. Now, we saw game 1, OG kind of ran away with it, actually. Much as I love the Kings of the North, as LD once called them, or Kings in the North. That was a long time ago, come to think of it, but much as I like them, OG played better in game 1. They got their ball rolling faster and didn't let it stop.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to ban. Radiant team back.
Just going through the bans right now.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to ban.
Magnus and Troll banned out by Alliance first 2. Sand King Razor by OG, so that's an interesting one. Razor, just good siege. Sand King, great AoE and initiation. Magnus is a great
10 seconds remaining.
is a great secondary core. Although he's also got the ability to buff with Empower. And of course Troll being Troll.
Radiant team back.
Earthshaker, so OG seems to be banning out a lot of the big AoE. Alliance takes out the Shadow Shaman.
OG's turn to pick.
OG picks up this Doom, and right away Alliance pick out 2 really fast picks with an Abaddon and a Morphling. Now, Mickey's Morphling last time was okay, not great. But we'll see how he turns it out this time. I mean, I already know the results, because again, this is a replay I downloaded. But that was like the fastest pick I ever saw. They must have had those two ready to go right off the bat.
5 seconds remaining.
That or I just blanked out for a minute. Waiting on pick 2 for OG. Also, I saw something from Loda that was an interesting point on Twitter recently, the morning, a couple hours before I started recording this. He made a good point, is that Tier 2 and Tier 3 tournaments, they're good, but they're not, I mean, obviously they're not going to be as good as a Tier 1 level tournament, but it'd be good to see a lot of them get some more love.
OG's turn to ban.
Grimstroke on a tournament stage. That's on a major stage. That's gonna be a fun one.
Ten seconds remaining.
I just noticed Grimstroke only has 4 fingers.
5
I
seconds.
mean, Morphling does too, as does Doom. I don't even know how many Abaddon has.
Radiant team back.
4th ban from OG is the Batrider, so they don't want to deal with that initiation. Probably because so far they don't have a way to stop the Flaming Lasso. There's only a couple of people that can stop it, and I'm not sure Oracle would be a good choice here. Because, yeah, you can disarm
10 seconds
Morphling and Abaddon. But if you don't silence the Abaddon, he can get rid of it with Aphotic Shield. And Morphling doesn't necessarily need to hit you to kill you, he's just got a waveform and shotgun blast.
OG's turn to battle.
The Monkey King. Not sure why Alliance doesn't want to face the Monkey King, but we'll see. 5th band's coming out. I need to look more into the patch notes to figure out about Wukong.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team back.
Bounty Hunter banned out 5th by OG, so they do not want to deal with... They don't want a lot of initiation, or a lot of chase potential coming at them, which is interesting. They might be going for a slow burn here. Doom can get started early if he gets the right creeps to eat, but Grimstroke does take a while to come online.
10 seconds remaining.
I mean, painting a masterpiece can take years, almost
5
centuries.
seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. OG's turn to pick.
What's it with?
Pangolier after the Medusa ban from Alliance. So they've got, I think he is actually called Dante. So they're Dante or D'Artagnan, which fits in the Musketeer theme in a way. Although Dante was not one of the 4 Musketeers. Yes, there were 4 of them.
10
I think one of
seconds
I can never remember the 4th one, but the only ones I can always remember are Athos, Porthos, and D'Artagnan.
5 seconds remaining.
But having a Pangolier, so Alliance is like, hey, you don't want to be initiated on, we're going to get every initiator we can that you don't ban out. Because, I mean, Morphling, Waveform Forwards, Great Initiation, Pangolier, Rolling Thunder, and Shield Crush, along with just Swashbuckle, although he seems to be intent on trying to stab the Morphling. Abaddon, less of an initiator, more of a you can't kill me. OG busts out the Lina again, so there's going to be our mid laner for them. Most likely. Yeah, Abaddon's the case of, hey, good luck killing me.
10
Once he hits
seconds
6. Since currently
remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
OG do not have a threshold kill. Something like Axe or Necrophos. Alliance on their 4th pick, taking their time on this one.
OG's
Fourth
turn
pick.
to pick.
Mereska has arrived.
The Dark Willow. So Alliance is actually busting out the two of the newest heroes in the game. I mean, Pangolier and Dark Willow have been out for a while now, but it's still interesting to have them both on the team. Whereas OG busts out the Undying. Not gonna lie, I love seeing Undying get played at high level. Although to be fair, there's a weird plateau with Undying that seems a little more obvious than most other heroes. Is that at low levels he can be devastating,
10
mid levels
seconds
he's not really used. At about the bottom end of the high levels,
remaining.
he's super great because he can do a lot of stuff and that can really help your team out. And then once you get into the top tier stuff, it's like he drops off again. There's just that weird plateau right in the high tier of skill where Undying just seems to kind of do a 180. It's like he can either, and the funny thing is it can change from game to game even on the same player depending on how their game is going. It's like Undying can either be pivotal to the game or he can just be a shambling super creep. Final ban's coming out. Alliance bans out the Phantom Lancer, which actually, with an Undying pick, having Phantom Lancer pulled off the table is a brilliant idea because all the Phantoms count for Soul Rip.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Final ban for OG is the Templar. That's an
Radiant's
odd
turn
one.
pick.
Juggernaut final pick, quick pick for OG. They want to get, that's their big initiation right there. OG looks like they might have a little bit of trouble getting initiations because Grimstroke and Juggernaut are their big initiations with range. I mean, Lena's got some, of course, but you have to land the Light Strike Array and the Dragon Slave.
10 seconds remaining.
Whereas Undying, his only real initiation,
5 seconds remaining.
That was questionable at the best.
yeah, final,
Choose your
everybody's living nightmare. And of course, Quakefight decides to make it even worse. I like that Juggernaut look, although he looks a little evil. They need to release some cosmetics for Grimstroke. I think he's actually the newest. Yeah, like I was saying, Undying's only real initiation is the Tombstone. Doom doesn't really have one. Whereas Grimstroke's only got Stroke of Fate. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Soul Link is a brilliant trick. This is going to be an interesting match to watch and cast. Should be going any minute now. 5 seconds. I'm interested to see who it's gonna highlight. And for Alliance, it highlights Boxy on the Pangolier. Whereas OG gets Jerax's Grimstroke highlighted.
Oh, this guy has no chill, man.
prepare for battle.
Tip's already going off.
Oh, this guy has no chill. Oh, this guy has no chill, man.
Alright, let's go ahead and introduce the teams once the screening nut jobs are done.
โอ้โหโดนไหมสี just a wee baby
Hey, Kitty.
โดนไหมสี just a wee baby
I really am glad they put a limit on how many of those you can spam at a time. Ooh, but this is an interesting thing. This is interesting to have happen. 4 members of OG have smoked up and are heading deep into the Alliance jungle. They're heading for the mid. They're heading straight for Koikva, or they were. But we have. Yes, Kitty, I know you're there. Anyway, let's go ahead and introduce the Epicenter Alliance on top lane. We have Taiga on the Dark Willow, Boxy playing the Pangolier. They're currently up against Seb playing on the Doom, who doesn't have any support at the moment, but we'll see if he gains some later. Meanwhile, Koikva on the mid lane on the Broodmother for Alliance against Thompson's Lina, played last time rather well. Finally, for Alliance, we have Mickey on the bottom lane on the Morphling once again, and Insania on the Abaddon. Currently, they're up against Anna on the Juggernaut, who looks like he's going to be creep cutting alongside Jerax on that Grimstroke, and No Tail on the Undying. So it looks like it's going to be a 2-1-2 for Alliance, a 1-1-3 for OG. Jerax actually gets the decay off on Insania, so he's already gonna have some extra strength. Gets it on Mickey as well, but Mickey doesn't really matter to that. He doesn't really care that much about that because he's playing Morphling, so he's like, oh, I can just gain that back whenever I want. Okay, that's what the trusty shovel does. Stroke of Fate comes through, Insania is rather slowed down. The bottom lane is probably where it's going to be a lot of action, but at the same time, Thompson versus Koikva in the mid. Broodmother does have the problem of being melee ranged versus Lina, but at the same time, once the Spiderlings get going, once they get high enough level, Lina can actually have a lot of trouble with that if they can get a good surround on her. But she can always just drop a light strike on her head.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I like what I see.
Koikva actually getting a level 3 first. Not much quicker, but he's already got 2 levels. Ooh. Taiga getting first blood, killing the Doom with the Bramble Maze. Bramble Maze, Swashbuckle, Cursed Crown even busted out. Seb already coming back. Boxy's gonna jump down bottom lane, do a quick rotation. So Insania has swapped places. Insania and Mickey have swapped places with Boxy and Taiga. Kitty, you have to stay in my lap, please. Actually, Taiga's just gonna walk. He's just gonna hoof it over. Oh, is he gonna set up? Is he setting up for a gank on Thompson? Because he's got the Bramble Maze ready, and there's not a ward here. So, no, Thompson has the game sense to just back off. Meanwhile, Boxy down here on his own against Jerax and Anna. And not sure what exactly he's doing. Other than, taunting.
Yes. You should have known better.
Taiga coming in, there's the Bramble Maze on to Seb. There's 3. Insania and Mickey are here as well. Curse Crown's gonna go off as well. Seb is stuck in place, damaged. He's gonna take a ton of damage here. I don't think he can get out of this. Boxy does pay, but Seb goes down immediately after. Boxy dying to Anna. But again, Mickey picking up the kill on Seb is actually a bit more important. Cause that's 2 kills on their off lane, on the safe laner for OG.
Looking good.
Boxy in trouble here, he's not making out of that.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire structures are
Meanwhile, Mickey taking on No Tail up here. He loses a chunk of health with that. But the Mist Coil comes in from Insania. He's only at 340 health, mostly because he's morphed down to 7 strength. He's gonna morph himself up a little bit more so he can have at least 400 health. Yes, I know you're there, kitty. My recording area does not have doors, so my cats can just come in whenever they want.
has no chill, man.
Ooh, Jarek's in trouble here. If Taiga does not have the mana, can Taiga actually get this kill? Not on his own. No. Jarek's having to TP all the way home though. It's gonna be bad for him. Good miscoil there from Insania, keeping Mickey in the fight. Now the thing is, Seb has gained up to 4 levels, so he's got 2 levels of Devour. 2 bounty runes for Alliance. Sorry, I didn't see that Taiga had a bottle. That means only 2 of the bounties were claimed. Taiga seems a little unsure where he wants to be right now.
You should have known better.
Boxy only has 2 points spent. He's got a 3rd skill point he could use. Let's see what he goes for. He could go for Shield Crash, or he could go for Swashbuckle. I call that Shield Crush during the drafts, because they're close. Boxy's just taunting right now. That's all he's doing. Mickey still fighting No Tail and still not really have the health to do that. It's a difference of 500 on the max health. Doesn't sound like a lot, but it's kind of big. Ooh, Invisible Taiga drops the Curse Crown and the Bramble Maze on Jerax, and Jerax just goes down as Quickfoot gives birth to several more children. Quickfoot actually gonna creep cut here and let his Spiderlings do some damage. Jerax coming back into the mid lane. Where's Topson gone? Topson rotated into the jungle. Insania has denied himself. That does leave Mickey in a rather bad position, though. Taiga coming in from behind. Can they get something? Misco comes in from the returning Insania. Taiga coming in. There's the Curse Crown on No Tail. Is it gonna? It's not gonna land on both, but it's gonna be enough. No Tail cannot get out of this as the Bramble Maze comes down as well. Insania picking up a kill on the Undying. Problem for Jerax there is he accidentally revealed where Topson is. I mean, Alliance probably knew already. In fact, they definitely knew considering they have this ward right here. Taiga, not a good place to be, buddy. Oof, all the Spiderlings take a big hit from Jerax as the Bramble Maze comes right in front of him. Curse Crown comes out as well. He dodges the Bramble Mazes, but he's not going to dodge can't dodge the Curse Crown. He did use Inkswell on himself. And Jerax not going to survive as Quickfoot gets another one.
Yo, this guy has no chill, man.
2 more, or that's 2 kills up. Alliance up by 3 kills. They're still not, they're about even on gold. Mickey taking a hit at Seb. Seb is the thing keeping his team in the fight, no way. Don't get me wrong, Topson's got a ton of last hits, but they're gonna be looking to Seb to pull this back pretty soon. Because Topson's had to completely abandon the mid lane, and Quickfoot is just going to town with this. I don't even know how many spiders it is. Frankly, I don't want to know. Good dodge of the Stroke of Fate there, even with a good side-to-side split. Down here though, ooh, Anna not gonna make it out of this, so I don't think Tier 1 has fallen down here for Alliance, but Taiga picking up a 2nd kill of the game. Quickfoot taking the tower. Didn't dodge that stroke, but eh. 3 members, sorry. Rolling Thunder's first use.
They always said things would catch up with me.
Taiga does fall to Topson. Topson trying to get out of here, trying to deny himself the recruits. Not going to happen as Mickey gets off the Adaptive Strike for the kill. Wait a minute. Quickfoot got a kill on Jerax for that? Okay. Insania once again denying himself.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Spiderlings are just... This is getting unsettling. So many spiders. There's nothing that they've been able to do so far to stop Koikva. Anna versus Boxy here going on the spin. Insania finally does get killed by somebody. Boxy going in with Rolling Thunder. Taiga's in as well with the Shadow Realm. Bramble Maze and Curse Crown is going to stop Anna in the tracks. Swashbuckle forward from Boxy. The hits just keep on coming though. One good auto attack. Boxy can't quite catch up. Anna turns around, ends up getting 2 shots. Taking 2 shots off from Boxy. A Hadoken comes out of Seb's Doom, who's finally joining the fight. Stroke of Fate just catching Taiga on the end, but a convenient haste rune spawn gets Taiga out.
Radiant are scanning.
Insania is standing strong up here against No Tail and Thompson, but he's not going to stand for long. And so Laguna Blade is 450. Borrowed Time activates at 400, so if he's between 400 and 450, Insania is dead. Although his magic resist is 26%, so actually he might be able to survive it. Granted that Laguna Blade has been used. Insania dodging the Light Strike Array. And immediately the Aphotic Shield just gets blown apart. Curse Crown on No Tail. Taiga dropping the Bramble Maze. Jerax going down to Koikva again. Not a great day to be a painter. Boxy and Taiga, and there's a Shadow Realm kill from Taiga. Jerax just farming the big camps on the dire side of the map, while also occasionally farming Jerax. This is great news for Alliance so far. They're up by 6 kills already at 12 minutes. They don't have much of a money stand, but
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Taiga is 6, so does have Terrorize and Bedlam. Koikva coming in, they want this. They want Lina. Curse Crown and the Bramble Maze out. Koikva finds the top, finds Thompson. Taiga actually gets the kill there. No Tail tried to come in, not going to be in time. The web forward. No Tail going down to Koikva.
Dire's structures are
It's a mega kill streak for the Broodmother.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, Mickey deciding, I'm going to take this tier 1.
Dire's top tower.
Yeah, Koikva is 13 already. He's got 2 levels on the nearest person, who is Thompson. And he might be about to find Jerax again. Jerax actually just kind of inadvertently revealed himself, but Koikva's like, you know what? I ain't got enough spiders right now. Extra health picked up by Koikva, so he doesn't have to worry too much about the Stroke of Fate. But 125 spawn spiderling damage, that's the skill. This would be 305 damage. Art of Shadows picked up by Taiga. Seb's like, I'm just gonna sneak away. Adaptive Strike coming out from Mickey onto some wolves. He's just farming. Has yet to pick up Morph, but he's got 1 in Wave Form, 3 in Adaptive Strike, and 4 in Morph, so we'll see where he goes with this from here. Borrowed Time is now on the field. Koikva's like, okay, you killed some of my spiders, I'll kill one of your creeps and get a dozen more. Quickfoot up in the air from the Yule Scepter. Out comes the Light Strike. They got him stunned. There's the Luna Blade. He's still not dead. Quickfoot's standing strong here. The Bramble Mace comes out along with the Terrorize from Taiga. Curse Crown on Jerax. Shadow Realm popped by Taiga. He's just going to use that to TP out though. Insania and Quickfoot both going to escape. Nobody died in that entire engagement.
Radiant's middle tower.
Quickfoot popping his ultimate just to eat
Radiant's
people.
structures are fortified.
In comes the Rolling Thunder and Boxy. No Tail pops the Flesh Golem though.
Is under attack.
So Boxy getting a good save there. Waveform into the Inactive Strike. Topson is down. The big firepower from OG is off the map. Bramble Maze and Bedlam gonna help Taiga take care of Jerax as Seb falls to Mickey, so Mickey gets a doubles for this one. And Mickey even taking a longer distance on the waveform. That's insane range. You can hit you from across the screen with this. And it's only level 1. It's going to get stronger as he goes. So that was a good engagement by OG, but a better turnaround from Alliance as they just reconvened and decided, okay, you're not going to take our tower. We're going to take 3 of you out. And they didn't lose a single man to do it. Okay, Laguna Blade's out of a 1 minute cooldown, but Doom got used. Flesh Golem. I didn't see. Yeah, Soulbind didn't get used because I was less than 40. I was less than 60 seconds ago. Laguna Blade got used, but it has such a short cooldown. It doesn't really matter at this point. Switching over to net worth. No surprise there with Quickfoot leading, considering Quickfoot's got a 5-0 and 3 set and 147 last hits. Checking the levels.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
2 members of OG are up above 10. Alliance actually has somebody at 15. Once again, Koikva. Jerax gets found. He's got an Inkswell on him, but doesn't matter. The spiders run away, and Koikva's like, yeah, you can swipe your ink at my spiders. I'll just kill you. Again. Koikva seems to be making it his mission to just take a dump all over Jerax right now.
Radiant are scanning.
But like I said, the big point in that big OG alliance, the big point in that team fight by Alliance's tier 1
Dire's middle tower is under
was
attack.
the loss of the Lina. Ooh, Seb, he doesn't know about the sentry ward there. So they knew exactly where he was. What? Boxy takes down Anna down here on the bottom lane with help from Taiga. And Juggernaut is the other big ticket that OG are waiting on.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
The tier 2 is under siege by Alliance. In the top lane, Mickey and Insane is just holding back, getting ready to heal at Mickey. Maybe throw out the Aphotic Shield.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are
Well, all of Alliance is grouped up near the top lane. Or on the top side of the map. And Mickey takes out the tier 2. First tier 2 to fall, whereas OG look like they're gonna aim for the tier 2 on the bottom lane.
bottom tower is
But
under attack.
are Mickey and Insania gonna decide to high ground is the question right now. OG calling for defense, but Anna decides, no, we're taking this tier 2. And they're gonna push in.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Alliance have instead shifted to the tier 2 on the mid lane, and they're gonna get it too quickly to stop.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Their tier 3 is under siege, however. Mickey comes back, transforms himself
Dire's middle tower.
into the Juggernaut, spins through the Light Strike. Inkswell does nothing. Insania actually using Miscoil as an attack. I mean, it does 255 damage, which is quite a bit to a ranged creep. Most of their health, actually. Taiga picking up Shadow Realm, drops the Curse Crown onto the Doom. Seb gets caught in the Bramble Maze as well. Slurp not going to do enough. Wait forward from Nikke. Terrorize misses. Quakefoot on the other hand has decided again take out Jerax. Seb still being chased down by Taiga here as the Shadow Realm gets him. Curse Crown catches as well, but Thompson dying to Boxy down here thanks to help from with some help from Insania. The only one that survives that from OG that was in that fight is Seb on the Doom. Alliance. Nikke has taken illusions in. They're fighting the Roshan. Taiga going around has collected half the boundary runes on his own this time. That's just what Koifa needed to be unkillable. More so. Seb, they know you're there. They're going straight on him, and Seb is just melting. Koifa standing in the front line. This is looking dicey for the likes of OG. It's 21-5. OG have not gotten a kill in 10 minutes. Whereas Alliance has slowly begun just cinching the noose tighter. The only hand that OG have that's keeping them from being choked out entirely is this tier 1 right here. And the bottom towers are not going to last long if Alliance decides to take them out. Jerax just annihilated once more by Koifa. Koifa even goes on and takes out Thompson as well. He's just eating everybody. There goes the tombstone. And Koifa's like, okay, that's enough. We're going in. No Tail takes a ton of damage from the swashbuckle, dies again. Triple kill for Koifa as he takes out the Undying. Tries with a temporary smoke to break the aggro. Terrorize catches Seb. Ultra kill for Koifa. Not gonna be a mega as Insania takes down Anna. Yeah, the Shab gets longer, as I said. It gets longer as your compendium levels up. I don't know how long mine is. Koifa just shooting away at the tower. Meanwhile, down here on the bottom line, Nikke is just slowly one man waving this.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Stroke of Fate does catch him, and that's going to be enough to wipe out the creep wave.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Insania has been playing just insanely good today. With this, because I mean, every time Nikke needs him to heal, he's there with a Mist Coil. Oof, good dust, catches the Doom, and a beyond godlike for Koifa. He has yet to die. 12-0-5, and he's got the Aegis. Alliance are up by 13,000 gold as Jerax bites it to Nikke this time.
Your fate lives on.
Also found out from just observation, this is not the finals of the. This might be the finals of the European part of Epicenter. I don't know if they do it that way. Thompson gone as Nikke just watches him down. No Tail jumped on, and Koifa again picking up. That's what, 13 kills? Yeah, that's 13 kills, and OG are gonna bow out right there. they've realized that 25 kills down, 15,000 gold down, Alliance just had too much of a lead. So this series is going to go to a game 3. If you enjoyed this one, feel free to drop a like on the video. You can also leave a comment down below if you have anything you'd like to say. And if you want to keep up with me and every single my current series, consider joining the squadron by subscribing to the channel. That does help me out, and I really do appreciate it. As for that, folks, I have been Day. I'll see you next week with the conclusion of this rather engaging series. This has just been good. But until then, good night, and good gaming.